I'm feeling better now. I wasn't sick. I just didn't feel good. It started, 12 days ago, a week ago Monday. Got up, normal day like any other day, but mid part of the afternoon I started having just kind of a nagging headache that just seemed to get worse. By evening, I really had a headache, and all I really wanted to do was just lay down and sleep, but I had to get the normal things done, and finally I did go to bed early. And when I got up the next day, I just really didn't want to get up. I mean, I was tired. I felt like I hadn't hardly slept at all. But it was Tuesday. I had to get up, get the kids off to school, get to work, just like any other day. But by late morning or mid-afternoon, I started to have that nagging, persistent headache again, and this just continued all week. I just didn't feel right. I'd get up, I'd feel really tired. 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, I wanted to go to bed. Didn't really know what was wrong, and the headaches. I'd take some Advil or aspirin, whatever, and I'd get through the day and get done what needed to be done. And by the weekend, it maybe wasn't quite as bad. Had things to do Saturday, and Sunday was the Super Bowl, and a couple of Tylenol or Advil or whatever I had around, and I got through it. But I just 9 o'clock at night, I'm ready for bed. Monday the same, and just at that point, it'd been a week, and I'm thinking, something's just not right. But I didn't know what it was. I didn't feel sick, but something wasn't right. Tuesday, I'm kind of straightening up in the kitchen, and notice my bag of coffee beans. Something on the label didn't look quite right. I picked it up, I looked at it, and there was this little white word on the label, just a small little word. That word was decaf. Decaf? Decaf? For a week now, I've been suffering from caffeine withdrawal, cold turkey. The Sunday before this all started, I had run out of coffee, made a dash over to Starbucks to pick up my usual pound of Sumatra whole beans, and thought everything was going to be just fine. I knew without my coffee things could get ugly, but I had no idea I'd inadvertently picked up decaf. Well, once I realized this, I quickly brewed a cup of tea and started drinking on that, and slowly everything in the world returned to right. It was like I'd been righted. My ship was now back on course, and everything was good. Well, I haven't been back over to buy the regular beans. I'm still drinking my daily dose of decaffeinated coffee, but that one cup of tea that I've been having each day is just enough caffeine to make everything right. So I don't want to do without my coffee, but I think that it's kind of maybe a good thing that I don't require as much caffeine as I did, and maybe a few more days I might have been over the caffeine thing altogether. But what I think I'll do is just get some regular beans and keep the decaf beans and kind of mix them together so I have a lower my caffeine intake. But just so you know, that caffeine can make a huge difference. So be careful when you buy your coffee. Make sure you're not shorting yourself, and don't try to kick the caffeine cold turkey.